Hello, everybody. All right. When we last left off in LA Noire, Cole had cheated on his wife and got demoted to the arson desk until his review goes in and he probably gets fired. But let's solve some burning crime. The gas man. Pulling stuff off. What is that? Is that like a filter or something? You guys should really be wearing gloves. Sir, fingerprints. Actually, fingerprints weren't really a thing in the 50s.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you're a good case man.
Yep.
But if you fuck up on my detail,
Whoa.
I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened.
Yeah.
Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here. Both of you.
All right, well, let's go solve this crime.
Out.
Some arson, eh?
Didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting he wouldn't forget.
What desk am I on? Or what floor am I on?
Find the goddamn evidence. Hey,
I don't know if I like this suit. What else do we got? We got the Outsider. We got the Sword of Justice. We got the Golden Boy. The Hawk's Eye and the Sunset. No, we'll keep this. I slept with another woman suit. All the exit signs. Big door with golden handle, maybe? Oh, nice. Hey, what kind of... gotta drive this piece of crap? At least it's green. Better be fast. Go to Steffen's fire. Alright. Alright.
Come on!
That wasn't even my
How long
fault.
have you been working arson?
We can do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? Look somewhere else.
Damn. Alright, dude.
This is how it's going to be, partner?
I already told you, I don't do partners. I seen you on your first day, hero. Walking into the station,
Great job.
chest puffed out.
What's happening, Cable? Thanks for the host, man, by the way.
Doing the getting
Thanks for the
time of
bits
day.
as well.
And now you need somebody. That somebody's supposed to be me. Well, it's not gonna happen.
Why not? Why can't it be you? You don't want to be my my bro in crime? I mean, bro in cop? Dude, fire's a
There
real
isn't much left.
thing.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage. in
Nice.
this. Hello.
2 for
Mike.
1 profit.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah. Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none in his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of
It's
competition.
not in his hand. That's a good
It's
one.
like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble
Where are they sleeping?
in the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house, in the ruins. Terry Lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Not having insurance when your house burns down, probably pretty much the worst thing that could happen. Yeah, I don't know how to investigate fire crimes. I don't need to investigate murder crimes. Interesting. Interesting.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Matthew Ryan. Huh. Pretty much California. That was the only clue, was that? I mean, I guess everything burned to the ground, so really, yeah. That probably is the only clue. I don't even remember this guy's name. Bannigan? Alright,
Mr.
dude.
Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs.
Herschel
LAPD.
Biggs.
I know it's a difficult time, but
Bannigan was the cop's name.
Don Steffens.
you were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Second class. Area number 3, second class rate. Up for 3 nights at a day. Energy. Catalina Island. Where is Catalina Island? I've ever been there. Or even heard of.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
And that's pretty heavy.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Is he lying? Should I doubt him?
Everyone else is selling, but you're the holdout, aren't you?
I was the last. I thought I could
Good
hold
thing
out
I
for
doubted
a
him.
better price. Now, my house is the center lot.
So now you have to take the price regardless.
Looks like it. I've got no choice. I have to put a roof over my family.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr.
Very
Steffens.
suspicious.
All right.
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
Where's the lady? All right. Well, I guess I can't interview the wife. Let's go to the Sawyer house fire. But I'm also
Any other
gonna.
house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
But I'm gonna
You heard of the
go
Suburban
use the
Redevelopment
phone.
Fund?
I've seen their billboards.
Is it run by the government or by the city?
Your guess is as good as mine. There's at least a half a dozen of these agencies throwing them.
All right. Use the phone. Dude, that guy looks... I don't know if I'd buy a house from this man.
Phelps,
What about his face?
1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking.
At least she still likes me.
The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Semi-government?
Do you have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thank you.
Interesting. Semi-government. Perfectly legal to park here. Nothing to worry about. I have a green light. Yeah. That wouldn't have been my fault. I had a green light. Car is actually surprisingly fast for how crappy it looks. Ooh. You got a dispatch. Oh. How far away is this? Oh, it's so far away. Okay. Okay. We can go to it. I want to do all the street crimes because street crimes are fun. Run for a little bit of a drive. Yes. Whoa. I don't know what that guy was even doing. God, that saxophone's so good. Yeah, the fires in California were pretty crazy last year. What are they, Scraps? I mean, I think it was 2 years ago now that Fort McMurray, which is a town north of us, got absolutely decimated by fire. Whoops.
Where's your respect for property, Cole?
So, seems like that's happening more and more recently. Gotta go fast. Guess I could put my siren on. So that I can go real fast. Dude, this guy didn't even get on my way. You understand? Cop coming, you move. Whoa! These civilians don't even understand how the rules work. You hear sirens, you move. Pull to the right. Worst. The worst. There we go. That guy knows. He knows. So does that guy. Well, that guy can't really go anywhere. Not my fault. What are you doing? Get out of the way! So, like, before they had sirens, did they just have someone yelling, get out of the way? Get out of the way! The cops are coming for you! Wow, that guy could have probably signaled slower in that lane. Couldn't have signaled any slower than that. This car is actually surprisingly fast. For, like, it kind of looks like a piece of crap, but... Up. Almost there. We're almost there. Oh. How did I respond to this dispatch? It's like 9 million miles.
Any available unit, meet the officer. 211 just occurred at 253 Main Street.
I found it.
Hands off! I'm sick!
Nothing that a night in the tank wouldn't fix, bub. Now, where did they go?
What happened?
Two guys made off with about $1,000 in a paper sack. The Vag says he saw him leave.
I'm right here, you know!
Not much of a witness.
Sir, you need to tell us where they went. Now. They headed for the parking lot.
Guy's a little drunk. Oh, they get a cool car? That car's way cooler than mine. Look how cool that thing. Oh.
I'll go for the tires. That ought to slow the son of a bitch down.
Well, hurry up and hit the tires. You're shooting the rear of the vehicle.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
You really need to shoot.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
3 seconds? What are you talking about? I'm too good. I can't be stopped. I'm the best driver the LAPD has seen in years. Grabs. Can you shoot the tires like you said you were gonna do?
Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
Dude, I know how to tar.
Sleep on me. Get it close.
Well, now he's gonna get away because you suck. If he gets away, man, I'm gonna be a little upset at my partner who keeps saying he's gonna shoot the tires, and he shoots the back of the vehicle. You went in a car with me? I mean, my video game driving is probably like 99% worse than my real life drive. Probably. Wait, what happened here? What's going on? Alright, parked it like a dream. What happened to my car?
Quite a ride you took. Don't get out with your hands up.
What are you talking about? I solved the crime. Don't do the crime if you don't want to do the time. Right? That's the saying. Alright, now we gotta drive 9 million miles back to the actual crime scenes.
Whoa.
Dang, 32. That's a pretty good solid number. I guess I could do this.
You know the way. You can drive.
I can get him to drive. It'll be easier. Just because it's across the city, it's the only reason I'll do it. We'll do some cheese. I could have been doing this the whole time, and I forgot I was a mechanic. I mean, I had to drive the street crime, but I didn't have to drive back every time. Whoops. Sawyer House Fire, 9:58 a.m.
Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Another one.
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month to go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Wow, I mean, that's pretty hardcore. Oh my god. Cover the bodies up.
Val. You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2
The
kids.
burn
All in
child.
bed
You're
for
showing me a
months.
burn child.
I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning.
Fajitas for dinner? I'm a little jealous, Jeff.
Time of death.
I'd say about midnight.
You know what goes good with fajitas for dinner? A burn child.
Take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with the faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids.
There are some leftovers. You don't know where you live. That's okay.
Thought you were a good case, man.
I don't even want your
Best I've ever
fajitas.
met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, man. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Like, that's a burned child. Wait, is there... Cover the body. He's got a magnifying glass. Hey, gonna fry some ants. What are you even looking at, Mal? He's dead. Crisped. How badly burned was the husband? They don't even show his body. Oh. What, for where Jeff lives? Yeah, you are correct. He does live in Canada. Clock. It was 5:35 when it burned down, or when the clock stopped working. Anyways. Wait. Oh, there's a clue here somewhere. Burnt out fan, eh? I don't think it's anything. What side would the heater have been on? Maybe the right side of the house? Oh. Hang on. Blue? Phelps? Oh, there we go. Hey, it's that thing.
Hey, Biggs. Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor. Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere.
I'm
But
arson.
Henry got sick, so they had to cancel.
I'm on like probationary arson desk. I don't know.
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Hurry, you can still catch up.
This guy likes fire? Well, guess what? No, I got
Stop! LAPD!
I cheated on my wife, so apparently that deserves me getting demoted. I cheated on my wife with someone who was involved in a case, basically. So, yeah.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Keep yourself to yourself? What does that even mean?
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito collar.
Back in the day, it was a crime, and if they're involved in the case, doubly so. Yeah.
Hell no.
So that's why I'm
I
like
heard it over the fire radio.
on probation.
Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Keep yourself to yourself.
Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Damn. Some real conflict going on right here. I actually need to pick a location first. Okay, so we're gonna go to Gulliver's Travels, which is where that place. One day you'll write a book too. Not in the 50s, Jeff. And maybe a movie. Oh. You got a dispatch. Where is this on the map, though, that I dispatched to? Oh, it's so far away again. Why are you making me go to the farthest things away? All right, we'll go do it. Ambulance shooting sounds good. Hot dog stand.
Good thing they see you coming.
Of course they didn't see me coming. I blindsided them. There's a hot dog stand on the other side of the street.
You like to leave your mark, don't you?
Hot dogs. Whoop.
Way to set an example for the public, partner.
I love smaller streamers, but yo, what's happening, not Snapback? Yeah, I try to interact with chat as much. Oh!
No!
I like interacting with chat. It's a lot of fun. So. Good insult. Hey, don't honk at me. Oh. Everything's fine. Car's working great.
Do you ever shut up?
I'm sure I'll make it there with this engine. Those front tires are looking great, as usual. I'm gonna make it, oh, baby. Boop, boop, bip, boop. I need a new car, so stop. Yep. That's your paid job, all right. Come on, Herschel, let's do this.
Keeping them on their toes.
I gotta get going. There's a crack. I mean, what really always kills my cars is head-on collisions. They really do a number. I don't really know why. I mean, I'm barely even touching the vehicle. You'd think that in the 50s, everything would be more durable because it was made by hand. Whoops. Everything's fine. I mean, isn't that like a phrase everybody uses? Back in the old days, this was so durable you could do something with it. Sorry? What? Or for what? What are you apologizing, Snapback, for? Gotta go fast. There's an ambulance shooting and I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I gotta show the crime justice. Oh, it's fine. Normal to see. All right, here we go. Bus stop shooting. Oh, it was bus stop shooting? I thought it was an ambulance. Oh, maybe it was ambulance on scene.
What's the situation?
Some stick-up boys lost their heads and a girl got shot. We have to move fast, sir. There are still people inside.
Wow, Herschel's really aggressive. I mean, I could go inside. I gotta get a better gun. It sucks I only can pick the shotgun. I really wish there was like, no, I didn't want to I mean, I just grabbed the same shotgun. Luxor isn't like a Tommy gun I can take.
We don't want.
Hey, my hat! You son of a bitch! Nobody kills my hat, gets away
Throw
with
out the guns.
He's on the lamp.
We'll have to use 45.
Not my hat, exactly. Not my hat. What? He got away? I shot him in the... I shot him in the butt like 9 times. That's right.
Really hurts.
Shh. It's okay, Cole. You're just bleeding from the leg or arm. You're fine. Every time I lose my hat, a little piece of me dies inside. Okay, I dispense justice for my hat. The girl that died? Yeah, whatever. My hat is important. I look like an idiot without my hat. Not authentic. I don't look like I'm from the 50s at all. Gotta get my hat. All right, well, since we got to go all the way back, we're just going to get Herschel to drive there.
The case notes.
Herschel, you're going fast. I need you to fast travel all the way back from. Thanks. Thanks, Herschel. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So we're going to Gulliver's Travel. Both of these families had dealings with this travel agency before their houses blew up. That guy, I really like that guy's face. Huh? Isn't that a little dangerous having a working propeller on your sign? Feels like it could kill somebody. The 50s.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
Danger didn't matter.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen? We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Yeah, do you? Flying by flying boat. Dude, they had flying boats in the 50s? A sharp propeller. All right, so Steffens.
Here they are. Steffens.
And then the Sawyers, right?
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue. Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
I mean, I can't fault this guy. He's got the best poker face.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes?
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Yeah, he's got a pretty rad tie, but I'm gonna doubt the crap out of him.
The family were supposed to be at Catalina Island. Their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who's won.
Interesting.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you good man, Cunningham? You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Get wrecked. I'll put you down for 50. Dude, $50 in the 50s was like was a lot of money. That's funny. That's probably like a week worth of pay, maybe more.
You want to check out the suburban address?
Great partners must think alike.
Yeah, what is $50 in the 50s? What is $50 in the 50s? Does anybody know that conversion? It's probably a lot. $500? That's a decent chunk of money. Where is this dispatch? I need to know. How far away is it? I gotta go so far. So far. Alright, we're gonna go to the dispatch. $50 in the 50s is $50. It's true. But $50 today is a... I just rode that guy off the road. It's okay, he's fine. Let's get the siren going. I gotta go fast. All I know is that guy is a lot poorer for that. But, you know, being an asshole, sometimes that happens to you. I don't want to say he didn't deserve it. An entire family got crisped because he probably picked their name out of a hat. Or didn't say a word about it not being picked out of a hat or something. You gotta get out of my way. Man. Oh, turn. Whoa! That was really close. I almost crashed. I almost absolutely obliterated that convertible. Get out of the lane! Why are you people so bad at getting out of my way? Police officer, move!
Buddy, the human desire for self-preservation.
That guy almost cut me off trying to get into my lane. You host me right now? Nice! Thanks for the host, Snapback. Oh, turn! Turn! Yeah, it's not my driving. It's not the fact that every single case, Jeff, I've been like $11,000 or more in vehicle damages. It's the fact that I slept with a person of interest in the case. My driving is top notch. Okay, I don't hit anything I don't mean to hit at all. See, and to hit all that. Almost there. Oh, that's looking good. Bumper might be hanging a little low, but we'll be fine. Offers lower down protection. Ooh. I mean, okay, if someone's turning left in front of me, that's not my fault. Yep. Keeps the engine cool. Exactly. And a lower down bumper, more aerodynamic. It creates that like sucking effect, right? I just need a spoiler in this car to be going 10 miles an hour fast. Almost there. Driving in the 50s took so long. I'm actually not almost there, but I'm close. At least this time I didn't lose the car. Spoiler, Snape kills Dumbledore. Dang it. I mean, Does he really, though? It's more like assisted suicide, right? Isn't that what it actually is? It's not actually like he outright kills him. Speed boost! That spoiler has fueled my drive to go faster. Well, technically, that spoiler is incorrect. So I did not get the speed boost I desired. All part of the plan. Exactly. So. I don't know, man. Keep LA safe. Drive safely. Yeah, I'm just about there. It really, it doesn't really spoil much. I got one.
I don't like the look of this.
That guy's dead. Spoiler alert.
You know the drill. Hand over your money.
See?
Use to breathe in dirt.
All right, just take it easy.
Quit waving that cannon in my face and let's talk.
We're done talking, understand? You got exactly 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
Boom! 4, bitch! That's the number that comes after 3. I died.
No. Oh.
Well, try that again. I didn't count on the guy on the right side.
The siren off for a reason?
Alright, that guy dies.
Oh, wait.
Can I skip this? Oh, yeah, I can.
2.
3, 4, 5. I actually got him that time, right on. Oh, that's the guy that killed me last time. The dumpster man. I didn't see him last time. Ooglacked! God, why do they get machine guns? I got a puny little pistol?
I got you now, motherfucker.
Whoa! No need for fouling. There's a dead man present. I'm gonna glack him in style. You know how inaccurate that would be? Blind firing? Also, you're more likely to get your hand shot off. Blind firing just seems like a bad idea in every way, shape, or form. I don't know if the coroner likes me or if he hates me. I give him a lot of dead bodies to look at. At least he knows I killed them. Works better with automatic weapons? That's true. Pistol's not really an ideal weapon. I don't know, what movie did we watch, Jordan? Oh, Frank Drebin? Yeah, I'm pretty much the Frank Drebin of the 50s.
You're behind the wheel. You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
The enemy doesn't know it's inaccurate. It's true. At last he has business. Oh, he gets plenty of business from me. Don't worry. Elysian Field Development. Time for an interview, bitch.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
I mean, I'm just gonna walk into this office. Oh, you got anything? Any clues in here? Anybody leaving clues? All right, never mind. No clues. Legion is a good sword.
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Well, that was a waste of time.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fire.
Inner sanctum? Like a cult? Of fire safety? I'm in. I kind of like making fires, but like in a controlled environment. Like a fire pit. I don't think I can go this way. Thought I could cut across this parking lot, but I guess not. I mean, yep. Oh! There's a hot dog stand. Hot dog, give me a hot dog!
Don't play mind games with the poor people.
He's fine. I'm just getting all the hot dogs. I just want some hot dog. It's the quickest way. Pigeons! Oh man, I totally ran over some pigeons.
I'd rather get there in one piece.
What about like 3? Where am I even going here? At this point, I'm going the wrong way. Squeeze! Whoa! Hot dogs! Too slow. Oh, good thing it's right by the fire station. I can pick up some hot dogs on the way out.
We came as soon as we could.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants.
Mm-hmm.
Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
I mean...
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny.
You're off tonight. Have a good one, Jeff.
You have a gas supply.
Mm-hmm.
You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot.
Hey, Arson. I will.
You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Yeah. Set it to Wumbo? No. No, pick up the regulator. Phelps! You gotta pick up the regulator, man.
Good, your regulator's in position. Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
All right.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
That was pretty cool. All right, so we gotta investigate this fire. InstaHeat place. Do it.
show?
The next fire. You should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the
Whoops.
night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that
First grade science. I don't know. We never exploded a balloon in our science class. Way cool. Though my biology teacher did whip a cow eyeball at the wipe. That was kind of cool. Other than that, I never exploded anything in science. I think I want to take a left here. Yeah. Oh. Chill out. On my way to the crime scene. Actually, I'm on my way to the battle. So, I know we kind of got this spoiled because we saw the thing, but how much do you want to bet that
They can make a claim to the department.
that the valve has been switched? I think that's going to be the case. The one thing I'm always impressed with this game is they have a lot of good voice actors and like actual actors playing roles in this game. Oh, whoa. Gas line, automatic gas heater, gas water heater.
Selling these like hotcakes.
All right.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
All right.
Olive oil comes from olive.
The heck's Mr. Rasick's office? Wait, tell me. Not this way. Stuck on your chair, lady, ma'am. Hey. Manager, yes. New and improved. 15% chance of death less. Wait, let me rephrase that. 50% chance you'll die less or something.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple.
Death is less percent chance.
Tell us about this.
Pressure regulator from a Model 70. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow.
Uh-huh.
It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
Interesting.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
I mean, if someone could easily just flip the diaphragm to cause an explosion, that strikes me as wrong, but...
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
They're not all faulty. Man, this guy.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then.
They know what they're doing, detective, if that's what you're trying to
I didn't get that one right.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Then you win.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
All right, so Reginald Varley
You're
and
not gonna roust that whole list.
Reginald Varley
I want to
and
run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists.
someone
See if any of
else.
these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
What was the other name? I don't remember. It was like Airways or something. I don't know. Wait, oh, your phone's over here. Let me just make a police call in your office.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Man, the 50s were a hell of a time. You were gambling, just heating up your house.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Heating up your house and water. Want a warm shower? Chance you're gonna explode.
I need to know if any of the following names
man.
have previous criminal history.
Okay, detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Kuttner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich
Matthew was the other name.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Wait.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young
How
lady.
many? It was Matthew, I think. How many people?
Employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick.
They're employing a guy who's wanted in Detroit for murder. And the 50s were a hell of a time. All right, well, let's go. Oh, hang on. I need to talk to that guy about where to find these people. I can't just leave yet. I was like, I gotta just get in my car and go use the GPS to get to the location. No, I probably gotta talk to this guy about where to find them. Press X to talk.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do. But my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
I mean, we do need a warrant. Technically, this is completely illegal, but
Here. Happy now?
in the 50s, they didn't know.
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Matthew Ryan. Oh, would you look at this?
Incidental.
Vicious pliers that he might use for work. Yeah, in the 50s, murder? Who hasn't?
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Wow. Oh, investigate it further. I want to know more. Oh, that's a lot of words.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place. Don't we all?
How many of these does he have? Guess he distributes them like Girl Guide cookies, only for free. Oh, look. He also has one of these.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Same chapter. Like neither of them have made any progress on this. What about Varley?
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
All right. Got to be something else in here, right?
Varley has a problem with bugs.
Oh?
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasick?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives him time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Sure. I'll just go arrest this guy who's wanted for murder in Detroit.
3 birds.
Whoa. What happened? Oh, loading. I was like, did the game crash? Scared me for a second. Scary. Was that like necessary? Do I have to hurry? I have to pick the right one. I think it's Varley personally.
Varley's on the run. He might be packing heat. He's wanted for murder. I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
Please.
I wonder if this is a time thing.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon while on duty.
What are you talking about? We just had a dispatch where you fired your weapon.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
Let him blow it up. I mean, it might not even be him. It might be one of the other guys. I don't know.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot.
I don't know. He's running. It might be him. Doesn't look like the guy from the cutscene.
Come on, Varley. You can't keep running forever.
Nope.
Stop or I will shoot.
I mean, I did shoot. So stop.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, your guest is.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
I don't think it was him. I'm gonna go to Ryan next. He had more pamphlets, so he was crazier. Right? Right?
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Well, just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan.
Son of a bitch.
Really? If he's gonna say, I'm gonna go just put this stuff in the car, he's obviously not gonna just put the stuff in.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van.
I mean, I did real good job. Okay.
He's in a company van and he's losing us, Cole. Some partner I got.
Sometimes I can drive, sometimes I can't. I don't know which way he went. He cut through the parking lot. Oh, I lost him.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
I mean, I lost him because I hit a pole. I'll catch up though.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
I need to be closer, Phelps.
You're right beside him. Oh my God. All right. Right up. Did I just shoot my gun when I walked out? Whoops. Misfired.
Run, Ryan. I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
So dramatic. Yeah. I mean, he was driving recklessly. But with the speed, I've yet to see anybody die fatally from a car accident yet. So other than that one guy who got killed in a case, he's the only one. All right, let's go get Clemens. It's probably Clemens because it'd be the one that I pick last because I'm bad at being a detective.
KGPL to any central unit. Meet the officer. A hit run felony at 6th and Alvarado.
I'm gonna do this ditch badge later. I gotta get Clemens.
Oh, for God's sakes.
I gotta get Clemens. It would have been really cool if it was timed, and if you picked the wrong one, the house blew up. That'd been pretty sweet. So, like, if I'm these detectives, though, I'm checking the valves that they're putting on. Because if the valves are faulty, then it's that guy, right?
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
He just barreled him from behind.
You know Reginald Barley?
No? Can't say I do.
Really?
You have a real viper's nest at Insta-Heat, don't you? Arsonists, murderers, communists.
What's that got to do with me? You can't prove I'm behind all that.
I mean, I feel like hang on.
You don't ask, you never find out.
I'm gonna doubt this one.
Detroit PD is after
I'm doubting this one.
Barley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting?
I need to ask a different question.
All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
You're licensed and work for Insta-Heat?
I contract for them. So what?
I mean, his face. Do I say he's lying because he has a criminal record?
Insta-Heat hires arsonists,
I'll just doubt
does
it.
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mudshark of a wife gets awarded in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Jesus, man, we're in the middle of an interview and you're shaking this guy's hand?
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
This has to be a lie, right? Because I have this pamphlet. I'm just going to doubt him again. Ah, it wasn't doubt.
It's right next to yours. Give it up.
Okay, so I know Ryan.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
Trump expressions.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
Yeah, it's one of them. I don't know which one.
was kind of attached to the paint job, Cole.
Well, I mean, green is an interesting choice. I like green as a color. I don't know if I'd ever paint a car green. Green's always like... Certain greens look okay on vehicles, but a lot of them don't look good. Has to be the right kind of car. Oh!
Cole, what are you doing?
Cutting corners?
Maybe I drive better if you shut the hell up.
Jesus, Cole. I mean, that would be definitely something I would say. Maybe I drive better if you shut the hell up. Alright, who is it? Who's that man with the mustache and suit?
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Charging a suspect will close the case. Alright.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Guy looks familiar. I've seen his face somewhere.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve?
Stream better too.
70 heater.
No, I don't.
I have no The heater surfed by Ryan. That was the Stefan family one, right? One was it? Second one was the Sawyer family, right? I don't remember which one I found the valve on that was reversed. I'm gonna doubt him.
You expect
Not
me to
right.
believe that, Ryan? I can do it myself.
Believe whatever you want, Flatfoot. You're part of the conspiracy.
Damn. All right.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I mean, this fight is being offered kickbacks by Randall Varley.
I think Suburban
I doubt
is
it.
a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
All right, so that's good news. Okay, so I really don't think it's this guy.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean,
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
I went through your locker, dude. Yeah, all these pamphlets.
Your locker is full of pamphlets.
I actually got an evidence one right.
So you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Insta-heat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them.
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Okay. Dude,
you're lying.
I have your criminal record.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
This guy.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
This guy.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
I don't think it was him, but that last little bit of evidence.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
The last thing he said has me guessing that it maybe could have been him.
But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Where is Varley? This way?
Put him down with my sap.
No, it's not this way. Where's the other interrogation? Where's interrogation room 2? Is it this way? And I get lost in my own precinct a lot. Yeah, this is it. So, the thing about him is...
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
I mean, that's a lie, right? Because we have this.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
I mean, dude, I got this right here.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though, because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
Guy is the worst liar ever. I mean, both of these two, I think I'll go with Ryan's because he specifically says he's conspiring with Suburban Development. So,
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Ryan says you offered to cut him
That's the
on
one.
kickbacks they were offering.
The other one probably wouldn't have got it done.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money, but so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
Huh.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
I mean, I have the regulator valve. But that's the regulator valve for the Sawyers. I don't have the Steffens one, right? Oh wait, he's He's Varley, right? Oh. Yeah, he's lying.
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
The regulator valve, man.
You're saying I'm some kind of psycho for hire?
What? How is that not correct? Who to charge? I think it was him. He knew about the valve. He just admitted he did. I'm charging.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of
That
arsones
face.
and for the murder
That
of
face.
Henry Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
That guy's face, man, was pretty incredible.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews,
I think I did a
sift through
bad.
mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps.
It was Ryan.
People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
Well. I guess I should have charged Ryan. I should have done it. I let personal bias come into it. Dang. Oh. My bias was that I liked Ryan better than I liked the other guy. I mean, did they even check if there was anybody in there?
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd.
We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Damn.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
Seems like Cole wasn't liked in the army very much. All right. Should have charged Ryan. Oh, extreme. A little creepy, man.
House fire, bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
You haven't it memorized? Come on. Didn't I get fired?
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
All right.
The canary says he'll sing.
I think I'll probably call after this case. Oh, but let's go do it. Yeah. Come on, get in, Herschel. pretty sure that last case it was Ryan because of what he said at the end.
Are we having a conversation, Biggs?
Okay, fuck it. Forget I.
I'm teasing you, Hirsch. Tell me about it.
The new housing development's a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend. The developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
Oh.
Shit about Jeff. Garson doesn't try to nail that son of a bitch for years.
He's still in custody, Hirsch.
Wanna bet? Fella kicked him loose already. Can't hold him for misdemeanor cigarettes and matches.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the guy. But the thing about Ryan is he had a lot more motive. Wow, this was a close dispatch for once, instead of halfway across the city.
Cops! Shit! Stop! LAPD!
Way to be stealthy. He didn't even get inside the building. How is that truck so fast? Whenever I get a truck, it's never that fast. It's some bullshit.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him.
Let me pull up beside him and he can shoot his tires.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
It is tires. This guy's truck handles better than my car.
Don't leave me hanging out here, Phelps. Move in.
I'm going.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Well, that worked.
But I'm scared to go to prison, mister.
I'm scared to go to prison. Then don't try to break into somebody's house. Idiot. Scared to go to prison. Proceeds to try to break into a house and run from the cops. What a guy. Bad driver. Well, I never. By soap and a rope. True. Wow. Somehow I didn't hit anything there. And you call me a bad driver. I finessed it between the sign and the pole. And then didn't hit that orange truck somehow. More like best driver. Alright. We are arson. Another family of 4 dead. Oof. Hey, look, Suburban Redevelopment Fund again.
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
Not really, but I'll take a look. Oh.
Morelli, Mike, we recovered a picture of the family.
Okay. Anything else?
To be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved. Ooh. I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved him into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
Because he's pretty
What are they doing?
They're doing the T-Rex, you know.
Fire. Muscles and tendons contract.
Oh. Yeah, that. Well, that's what they used to look like.
Think about how many people have died in this world, and how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them, Biggs.
No, I have not. Show some respect.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
You got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fires?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. Probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
You could be right. Can you come up with an alternative explanation?
I'm sure it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Evidence?
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole.
I don't know what Cupid dolls are either. They're probably a thing from the 50s. Yeah.
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me, and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story. You getting this?
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Everyone has a backstory. This is a really well-built, like, game story-wise.
I'll go across the street.
The characters are really good and fleshed out.
I haven't done this for years.
I'm actually rather impressed.
You don't look like a fireman, son.
Do I need to look like a
LAPD.
fireman?
Can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
I'm easily impressed.
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
Hmm.
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
I am easily
leaves you
impressed.
feel.
Is there something wrong with that?
You must know them. Their billboards, that Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
Whatever you thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
Hmm.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. Then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
You didn't enter yourself?
I'd already agreed to sell. The competition was an incentive for those who were still thinking about it.
Oh, that's like sketch as hell, man. You have a competition for people who haven't sold to you? Alright, well. Guess we'll go, Oh, we're not done here? What? I'm done talking to this guy, right? Why is his dot still? Yes? Oh. What was that? Oh.
Someone was keeping watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while. Man looks distinctive.
I was married by a judge. I should have asked.
Whoever he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere.
Boondockers? Okay. We got that. Guess we'll do a walk around. Wonder if I can ask this guy about maybe someone standing by his house. Oh, I can.
Did you see anyone hanging around the Morelli's home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
Think he's telling the truth? Nope.
Did they have anyone working on the house recently?
I should have doubted him.
City inspector, maybe.
I doubt it. Why would they bother with these old places? What with redevelopment coming up?
Dang it.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Sure.
Should have doubted him.
Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I could get it for you if you like.
That would be great.
Any luck, Cole?
Couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
Elysian
For Elysian
Fields.
Fields developments.
Suspicious.
Oh, I see you already have one.
Huh.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday
And
afternoon.
the file looks sketchy as hell? Yeah, I would agree, Zeth. How you doing, Zeth? How are your holidays? I can't remember if I've talked to you since the New Year. So, how's school going? How's everything going? Holiday was meh. Oh yeah, I forgot. You said you had to work for your holidays,
I need
which
an
sucks.
address for a property developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
One moment, Detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything
School
else?
started again. Feels bad, man. Yeah.
Messages, please.
The break's never long enough.
Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads on the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe? He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind? I'm warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
What an ass.
Kelty has warned us off over Elysian.
Makes sense. It's a dead end. We should check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place?
Sure. Corner of Fountain and Wilton. Let's go.
Rancho Escondido? There's still more at the Morelli. Yeah, for someone in the 50s, she searches through that book like nobody's business. All right. I guess those cars have right away on me. I don't know why I thought I could crash through that.
No!
But your car's fine, man. Hot dogs. I missed. Have you ever played this game, Zach? I'm not very good at it. I'm terrible at at knowing what evidence to use or when to doubt people. Life before the internet's so ancient. I mean, she probably has like a book or something she's looking through. She has to search to make work. But man, she searches really fast. 100% it? Dang.
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
Alright, so this place burned to the ground, right? Rancho Escondido.
You know, there are times when you really miss a nightstick. There's more religion in the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America,
sir.
dickhead.
Now step back, or I'll lock you up for
Smart
a
mouth
play.
son of a bitch.
Come on!
Alright, here we go. Oh.
That's done it, Cole.
You knocked my head off, you son of a... Face punch. You wanna go? Wow, this guy's pretty tough, an old man. My punches are quicker, though. Wow, he took like 19 more punches than the other guy. I can't believe how many more punches that guy was like 30 years old.
Detectives. Those folks were baying for blood.
Okay, then. Let's see if there's anything left to take a look at.
Alright, let's find some clues. Not the hat, yeah. I always regret it when I lose the hat. Can I even enter the house? Maybe? Oh, something.
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick.
Huh.
Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap.
The houses were
If we're paying a visit to
shoddily
Elysian
built.
ruining my career, let's bite the bullet and get on with it.
Alright. Alright. Going to Elysian. No, I don't want to go there. Going to Elysian Fields. And probably getting fired because I've been fired 9 million times already. Let's boogie.
Oh, for God's sakes.
I just wanted to hit the hot dog stand, okay? My thing. Oh! Did I even get one case right? Yeah, I've gotten a few cases right. Whoops.
Sorry! My partner isn't the greatest driver
But
in the world.
I've gotten a few cases wrong, too. I mean, that last case, I probably should have charged Brian with it because he actually had motive posted. I mean, I am a bad detective. Hey, Pups, what are you doing here? Huh?
They can make a claim to the department.
He just came for a visit.
I was kind of...
Well, it's pretty much hard to stop her now. All right, well, let's go screw this up royally, because that's what I do. Ugh. Go.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
Does this guy have 2
That's our cue.
secretaries?
Thanks, man.
I guess she's like,
May I help you, gentlemen?
he does have
I'd like
2
to speak to
secretaries,
Mr. Monroe.
practically.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Encino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office.
It's the guy from the poster, Super Sketchman.
You like a cigar? Drink, boys.
A cigar?
Biggs.
Dude, you could buy a new home for $9,000. Wow.
We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
It's terrible, boys. How can I help?
I'm gonna do so
Elysian
bad.
Fields
I'm gonna
and
do so
Suburban
bad.
Development Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio
It's
and
true.
billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
I don't know what to do. Oh yeah, I mean it was equatable costs. I feel like he's telling the truth, but this guy also strikes me as someone who has a good poker face.
What's your connection?
It
with
was
Suburban
doubt. I should have doubted it. I should have doubted it.
It's an organization of civic-minded individuals.
Always doubt it.
Goal is to make the city a better place for its inhabitants.
Yeah, $20. Well, we actually
be asked to join.
just found out that $50 was $500 nowadays. Back then.
What do you
So
know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
I mean, feel like he's lying, and I should use this as evidence. Bad poker face? Yeah.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son.
You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
I mean,
Your face
got that
is
right.
all over the
Yes.
flyers, Mr. Monroe. You know about the prizes, and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
How
You
convenient.
want to accuse them of murder as well?
You've made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
I mean,
Come on, Mr. Monroe. You expect me to believe that you would build a new development?
doubted
with
it.
One of those old piles smack bang in the center of it.
Progress is an inexorable process, detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the wastebasket of history. To answer your question, yes, we would build around them if we had to. Most people see sense.
What's Elysian Fields' involvement in Rancho Escondido?
One of our latest housing developments. It was due to open on the weekend, or was before the unfortunate conflagration.
It met with building code regulation.
Absolutely. Only the best for our returning heroes.
You're lying, Monroe. There's something out of kilter about that development.
Son, I've had enough of you and your fidgety friend. There's no way in hell you can prove that my materials were inferior.
what are you talking about? What about the poor cement quality?
I'm no expert, but I think we'll find that the bricks being used on those houses are undersized and the mortar is faulty.
And there's no wall ties connecting the masonry to the frame.
Every building is built to a budget, boys. Those buildings were inspected and fully insured by California Fire and Life. Investment of that magnitude demands it. Do you think that they'd vouch for the buildings without examining them?
Yeah.
Do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't think so. The contractors I use for way bills, you suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the
Yes.
LAPD.
Redirect.
My secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
God, what an ass.
Glad to be of help, officers.
All right.
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Find a phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
Chapman was the guy we talked to and said he'd pay $50.
Your boss is a fine
Dirty
man.
cop from the newspapers.
Who's this phone? Hey, lady, I'm using your phone. Don't mind me. Just type
Operator,
away.
give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you.
Kidding me lurking? Sounds good, Running Man.
He was released this morning, Detective. I'm sorry, Detective.
Not your fault. Can you give me a last
She apologized. Now I feel bad.
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thanks, ma'am.
Damn. Says over the phone. She's like, I'm sorry. It's like, it's not your fault, lady.
I love the chase till the minute I win it. A beautiful face delivers love for me in it. Give me your heart and baby I'll bill it. 'Cause I always kill her.
Buy me a drink, Cole? No. Not even for old time's sake? Not even for that. You're not gonna ask me why I'm here? I wouldn't give you the pleasure. We'll get around it.
Operator MVP,
She's in
yeah.
fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel
Save
about
the threats for someone who cares about them, Roy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you. Stay away from Elysian Fields.
I should have known that you were playing errand boy.
You and your doofus partner. You have been warned.
Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You have no idea the type of people that are involved in that
I
company.
have a pretty good idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks
God,
for the
Roy
drink,
is such an
Cole.
ass.
You get the message about Monroe?
Yeah, Earl delivered it. You?
McKelty. He started making noises about my pension.
Sorry about that, Herschel. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save it, Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe. So was Earl. And so was McKelty when it's all said and done.
Well, he's not wrong.
KGPL calling car 11K.
11K, go ahead.
11K, the last known address of suspect Herbert Chapman is 650 North Kingsley Drive in Wilshire.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
All right, well, let's first set the address.
You fought at Sugarloaf, didn't you?
I did, but I don't like to talk about it.
You come across a guy called Jack Kelso out that way?
You know Jack Kelso?
He's an insurance investigator over at California Fire and Life. Our paths cross from time to time. For some reason, seeing you makes me think of him.
Has Jack spoken to you about his experiences on Sugarloaf? Or the rest of the campaign?
Jack keeps stum just like you do. I know what it feels like to get back from conflict. You gotta respect that.
All right, well, let's head to good kind of weather. What, hazy and I mean, this is probably like the earliest the day has started for me. But an overcast day. I haven't seen a lot of rain in this game. Oh, you!
You like to leave your mark, don't you?
I think I like Herschel Biggs the best out of all the partners, though Rusty was pretty good too. But I'm a big fan of Los California, I guess. Buddy, out of my way. I think I pop a headlight every time I drive a car. I mean, how much rain do you get in California? Probably not much. For funnies.
Son of a bitch!
All right. I know there's some like really dry places in California. Whoop. Ah. I could get Herschel to drive, but there's no point. I gotta cause the damage myself.
Where's your respect for property?
News report for sprinkling rain.
We're looking for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah, he's out somewhere.
Even street
Some kind of
interviews?
problem? Let's take a look at the car.
Let's see what he's hauling around.
Interesting.
Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence.
Used some bullets recently.
The APB. He's clearly armed.
What is this?
Definitely gives him opportunity.
Did this guy play me last time?
Hold it, Cole. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat. Shit. He's seen us.
Cops. Again.
Is he really hijacking
Bitch, you
a
must have caught the trolley.
trolley?
We gotta move fast, Cole. I'll call this in. Get some cars dispatched. Car 11K calling KGPL.
Oh, that's not good.
11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar.
How?
Currently heading east on Melrose Avenue.
Take it out.
All units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Oh my god, this is... Oh! Wish they kept the trolleys. Really, fire truck?
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him.
I mean, he's on a trolley. He only can go so many ways.
See if he can damage one of the wheels. Might act like a brake and slow the thing down.
I mean, he's run over like 9 cars. How's this thing still running?
Hold him tight, Cole.
Great
as soon
job.
as he ditches the tram, we'll
Thanks,
be there to
Runner
grab
Man.
him.
Whoa! He kicked me off.
Get me closer to the driver's cabin. I'll plug Chapman.
I mean, it'd be nice if he wouldn't put vehicles in. Oh!
End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole.
Quick, shoot him in the face. Wow.
Looks like we have our man, Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. There seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
Uh-oh, what's happening in the background?
Fires benefit Elysian in some way. See Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. Hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
Right to the heart.
Nice work, gentlemen. Put yourself at considerable risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. Anyone else but you, Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award. We've had our eyes on that slippery son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember. I couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard. I hope this puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe. What were you thinking, Phelps? We'll be calling Richard Nixon a crook next.
I mean, the hindsight laughability of that statement is pretty funny. Nixon's a dang crook, man.
What is it?
A letter from Lou. His insurance policy named me beneficiary.
California Fire and Life. You worked for Elysian?
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
It's a very generous settlement. Elsa, I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help this Kelso?
Jack, Won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
He's a friend of yours?
He hates my guts. Elsa, you could take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
Why not be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
Damn. I did not bad. That was a pretty easy case, though. It was mostly just shoot the guy. I got 3 stars. That's my like highest rating in a long time. But I got him right in the heart. All right. Well, I'm gonna call it a night, guys. But let's watch this intro first.
Mr. Kelso?
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
Oh, I actually have to play as Kelso? Hang on.
There's no need to come into the office, Miss Lichtman. If you accept the settlement, all you need to do is sign here.
Forget about the gems. I'll get them. I'll get them.
Don't accept. I think you're pushing your luck, lady. This seems to be a ridiculously generous settlement. A $200 policy with a $20,000 payout? You should...
I don't want the money.
What do you mean you don't want the money?
I want you to investigate this case. I feel my friend may have been the victim of foul play.
Okay. Let me get the case file.
This is weird. I'm not Cole. Field subdivision.
There's got to be more in these files.
Hey, turn the page. What is it? What was the turn the page thing?
There's something else in that report. I know it.
Hang on. Hang on. Property. February. Deeding $900? No. Oh, there we go. Vision while killed on the center approximately 9:30 in the morning. Although was saying the roof structure of property normally outed have followed the ridge beam caused at the sag witnessing. Witness report the Mitchell Ridge slipped in and attempted to right itself by holding on the ceiling rafter, but the rafter broke. Approximately 23 feet to the ground, his falling weight caused several ceiling joists to snap. Fell inward with the part of the fabricated roof truss. Autopsy revealed that Mr. Gray head was shattered, probably when he struck his head on the roof beams. He sustained in internal edges of the falling timber.
Sounds like your friend took a hell of a fall. I'm sorry for your loss. Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
I mean, I guess I'm just doing this right now. Because I don't have a choice.
Claim of foul play?
Lou Buckwalter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof that would collapse.
You want me to reopen this case based on your woman's intuition? That isn't going to happen. Take the money.
I've already told you I do not want the money. There's something wrong with that house.
All right, lady.
You and Buckwalter weren't married?
No.
Then how did you become his beneficiary?
We were family friends.
You expect me to reopen this case because you come in here walking that walk? Well, I'm not buying it. I think you should tell me what the hell is going on.
You really want to know?
Yes.
We were interned together on Ellis Island, resident alien Germans whose parents had been killed by Nazis. Do you see the
Walking
island,
that walk.
Mr. Kelso? We spent 4 years there.
So the roof collapsed. Accidents happen. What exactly are you trying to achieve here, Miss Lichtman?
Exactly what I said. I want that building thoroughly investigated.
You expect me to believe that you have
Dang
no
it, it was
ulterior
truth.
motive? That money means nothing to you?
I believe that money has value. I believe your work defines who you are, and you should be paid relative to the quality of your work.
All right, Miss Lichtman. One final question.
Yes.
What's your address?
Is that usual?
Is there anything usual about this case, Miss Lichtman?
The address is on the letter, Mr. Kelso.
The address, not the phone number.
He's hitting on Out of a smug asshole.
Mr. Benson would like to see you in his office, Jack. Upstairs.
All right. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna call it a night here. We'll do this case next Friday. I'm excited if I remember anything I was doing, but I'm gonna call it a night. I want you all to have a fantastic weekend, and well, I'll probably pop in and say hi tomorrow, Random Man. But we'll see you guys on Monday. Bye bye.